soon. Several horse lengths ahead, she spied an opening in the foliage. She swallowed hard, tightened her hands on the reins, the leather cutting through her gloves. She could make a break for it. A sidelong glance to the right showed her guard wasn't paying much attention to her. She rode on the outside left, no one blocking her path. Escape could be possible. She sighed heavily. If she escaped, her father would be furious. Leading their entourage was the great Baron de Mowbray. He'd probably chop down every tree in his path with his great sword, thundering his displeasure until even temperamental Bitsy cowed to her knees. The braken foliage passed, and with it her chance for escape.
"Do you need to rest?"
Arbella looked up startled. Her father rode beside her. When in heavens had he gotten there? If she had tried to escape, he could have just grabbed her reins and yanked her back. "No, father." His forehead wrinkled as he frowned, his bushy, whitish-blonde brows nearly touching each other.
"Why the long face?"
She couldn't meet his eyes, instead stared at Bitsy's sable mane. "'Tis nothing."
"Oh, come now, Bella. I know when something is amiss."
His voice was calming, belying his massive size. She longed for the days of old when she could curl up in his lap, but those days were long past. At 20 years of age, she was nearing spinsterhood. She'd put marriage off for as long as possible, but now her father would no longer condone her denial. Considering King Edward demanded she marry, her father really had no choice, and neither did she. The king wanted all English maidens married and reproducing. There were no more offers forthcoming, since she denied them all. When Sir Marmaduke Stuart presented his proposal at the urging of the king, her father was eager to accept. He'd barely let her have enough time to pack up all of her belongings and say goodbye to her sister, Eliza, before the horses were saddled and they were on their way. She'd probably never see her sister again, which broke her heart. They'd been so close. There had been no chance to say farewell to her older brother, Samuel. He was off serving the king's commands in France.
"Are you afraid?"
Her father's voice sounded tense. She chanced to glance his way and could see the lines of strain around his mouth and eyes. Arbella thought she might know why. Her mother had died while birthing Eliza. Arbella was barely more than a babe herself. As such, she hadn't a mother to raise her, and consequently those talks of marriage and womanly issues fell on her father's shoulders. They'd yet to have one. It was times like these she missed having a mother. Her father did his best, though, and she couldn't fault him. The man had been left with 3 little ones and no wife. Their father never remarried, preferring his memories of their mother. He was a good man.
"Bella?"
She frowned, not really wanting to answer. Well, marriage seemed easy enough. She'd have to run the household and have babies, maybe rub her husband's shoulders after a long day. No, it wasn't marriage itself that scared her. It was who she was going to marry. "I am not happy to be marrying Sir Marmaduke." Even his name made him sound pagan, despite his supposed English blood. A gruff sigh escaped her father.
"We've already had this discussion. You will marry the man, even if I have to force you down the aisle. You're not getting any younger, and the king has ordered it. You've got to set an example for Eliza. Already she debates with me about marrying, and it will not be long before His Majesty sends another suitor calling."
Guilt sparked. She was supposed to set a good example for her sister, but truly, when it came to marrying a barbarian, that was a hard thing to do. She would encourage her sister to keep arguing the point with their father, if she could. But truth be told, she wouldn't get the chance, and she'd be in Scotland. The best example she could set would be to get married to the man her father delivered her to. "Aye, father."